Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. KhazaYah right here at the River Jordan, where Yahushua the Messiah was baptized. We all are familiar with the story, how that where the Yachanan, the Baptist, was baptizing people, telling them to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So right here in this Jordan, the Mashiach was coming over, and he saw Yachanan, the Baptist, baptizing, immersing people right here in the River Jordan. He said to him that it was to fulfill all things for him to immerse Yahushua the Messiah right here in this River Jordan. So the Messiah humbled himself as he allowed Yachanan to immerse him in water. Now some people may say, brother, what's the significance of the water? Remember when the Most High when he started the nation of Israel through one man, Abraham, and gave him a promise and said to him, I will make you a great nation. He gave him a covenant, told him that I want you to circumcise your children. But he prophesied to the prophet Abraham and said to him that your seed are going to be a stranger in the land. They're going to dwell in the land 400 years. Now, the nation of Israel started out with one man. He took a wife by the name Saraiah, went into Egypt, sojourned for a little while. Then he, after sojourning there, the Most High told him to look out over the land. He looked out over the land, and when he looked out, he looked over to the east. He said, from river Euphrates all the way to the Nile River. He said, I'm going to give this land to you, to your seed, for everlasting possession. So, having that great promise, but he said to Abraham that his seed would be slaves, would be captive in a land that's not theirs. So the children of Israel, following along the story without getting to the wrong version of the story, the children of Israel went into Egyptian captivity for 400 years. After coming out, the Most High had to cleanse or purge the children of Israel from the old way of thinking, from the captive mindset of the Egyptian Babylonian lifestyle, into a new lifestyle that reflects the life of the Most High, that reflects a life of righteousness, and which reflects a life of peace, and reflects a life of the standard that which the Most High has given. So as a result of that, the nation of Israel went through the wilderness as a purging process, through the water. So the water is significant of us going from those of us that are in captive lands, scattered as descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, scattered, are being purged through the wilderness experience on our way to the promised land. So the water is a significance of us ourselves dying to our old way, dying to the gods that we worship, dying to Baal, dying to all of the pagan deities that we had embraced in our captive lands, and embracing the true and living Elohim.